Hello everyone, the Honest Hierophant here. Welcome into the video. You have stumbled across a pick a card reading for the predictions of the month of April. This is going to showcase kind of what the month of April has in store for you and what you could possibly expect. There's 3 piles laid out here on the table. The first pile being the Spirit Song Tarot deck with the Larvikite Tower on top. Then we have for pile number 2, the Teddy Bear Tarot deck with the Strawberry Quartz Tower on top. And then lastly, for pile number 3, we have the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck, and it has a piece of Snowflake Obsidian on top of it. Feel free to pick your pile now. The timestamps are down below in the description. You can jump straight to your pile. Be sure to like and subscribe, and also check out the links in the description too, as there is a Discord page that you can come and join the community and potentially reach out for a private reading. I do different varieties of private readings, whether it's recorded or a one-on-one session. And then I also have a Twitch link where you can come by and get a personal reading while I'm live on stream. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in your pile. Hello, pile number 1. Welcome into your section of the video. You have chosen the Spirit Song Tarot deck, alongside it, the Larvikite Tower. At this time, I would like to introduce to you what the spiritual properties of the Larvikite is. Larvikite is a stone of inner transformation that helps one better adapt to change, as well as accept and understand any benefits that may come with it. It is related to the root, third eye, and solar plexus chakra, and it is also related to the Cancer zodiac sign. Usually in my videos, I have the cards already laid out that has been chosen for your reading, but in this one, since it's going to be kind of like a prediction type of video of how your month is going to go for April, I am going to go and shuffle these cards live on the video and let the cards fall out and tell me the story of kind of like how your month is going to go. So let's go ahead and connect with your energy pile number 1. Pile number 1, Spirit is already registering to me that your energy is needing some type of release. There is some connections to you that I feel like you were going to be releasing, and it could be in results of letting things go, kind of like a spring cleaning, or it could be some energies that are around you that you've got to let go in terms of friendships and connections. So there might be some people that are draining you of your energy that you need to kind of look around and see who these people might be and kind of investigate who those types of energies are. Let's go ahead and maybe try to figure out who these energies are. Who is pile number 1 letting drain their energies? Let's see if it introduces us to anybody of potential. Okay. Throwing one card crazy like. 10 of feathers, 10 of swords. Okay, so this is definitely a dead-end type of friendship where you're not receiving any sort of substance. You're not receiving any good out of it. There's nothing left to receive from this person. It has definitely ran its course. Maybe if you're feeling like there's somebody in your life that isn't necessarily providing you anything, and you feel like maybe you feel like there's nothing to gain from this friendship, like there's no lessons, there's no positivity, there's no networking, there's no equal energy exchange, then maybe this is the type of friendship that you're looking at to end. All right, so we have the King of Acorns, the Magician, and the Strength card. This is somebody that has and possesses a earthly feature to them. Maybe they are an earth sign, but someone that is pretty well grounded and really knows what they want. They also They're also pretty innovative. They're always on the go. They have a constant flow of energy coming into their life, and their time is always consumed. They don't really make much time for other things unless it's like really far in advance. So this person is definitely someone that really ties themselves up with their own energy. They don't really give much to other people. They don't really set expectations for other people. And I'm assuming this is probably the reason why the connection has run dry for you and this other person, that they're just not giving that equal energy exchange to you, pile number one. So this is a time where you can release this person. You don't need to engage with this person. The friendship, it has done ran its course. And I think the strength card coming out for this part of your reading suggests that it's okay to let go of this person and that you will be able to move past it. You'll be able to move on, and you'll be okay because you'll allow yourself to open up to new and better things and bring more good energy back into your life instead of dwelling on this current energy of trying to get this person's attention, trying to have an equal exchange, and really just wasting your energy away that you really need to captivate back to you. So during this month, it seems like you're going to find a way to release this energy or find a way to kind of spring clean some of the energetic ties that you have into things that are currently draining you. So this is a big feature for you right now. Pile number one is releasing this relationship or multiple relationships that you don't think are helping you move closer to your higher self or moving to your life's purpose or just helping your life in general, and also releasing itemized things that are affecting your energy. All right, pile number one. So those are those cards. Let's see what else, pile number one, that Spirit is saying is coming for you in the month of April. All right, pile number one. We have the Three of Feathers, which is the Three of Swords. We have the Eight of Crystals, which is the Eight of Wands. We have the Awakening card. We have the Page of Shells, which is the Page of Cups. King of Crystals, which is the King of Wands. And the Three of Shells, which is the Three of Cups. So for you, pile number one, like I said, there's going to be a lot of cleanup work for you in terms of connections with things and relationships. It's not just one person in particular. I think the biggest one came out at the beginning of the reading, which is totally fine. Spirit just kind of wanted to make a point about that specific relationship that you have that needs to be reworked or come to an end. But it seems like there's a lot of energy that is being misplaced and being misused, and that you can collect this energy back to you and use it for other things, use it for new things that you can bring into your life that is going to be well more rewarded in that aspect than what it's currently being used for now. And it's kind of like a spring cleanup. It's kind of cleaning up the energy that is affecting your own energy and affecting your chakras and things of that nature. So it is time for you to do a spring cleanup on these energies and let the new energy flow into you and heal some of the mental warfare that you have going on within your mind about these people and things. The Eight of Crystals is coming out, showing me that this is kind of like a progression period for you in the month of April, where there's going to be some smaller things that you are working on to create a bigger picture. It is not just going to be like doing one step to get you to where you're supposed to be. This is kind of like a filler month, so to speak. You know how like you can, if you're drawing something, if you sketch an outline and create like a piece, this is where you're going to fill in some of the details and create the bigger picture with some of this fill-in work. So just know that you are doing a lot of work in this month to help you gain momentum, to help you gain speed in the direction of bringing in the final chapter and bringing in the conclusion to whatever you're working on right now with your progress. And during this progress, you're going to learn a lot more about yourself. You're going to learn a lot more about the stability that you have. You're going to learn a lot more about some of the traits that you didn't think were there, such as patience and such as the gritness that you have to complete some hard work. And you're going to be showing yourself that, hey, I can actually put myself to the test. I can go to the limit of my capabilities and still exceed expectations. I can do a lot of good things. I've just got to trust myself and really see that in myself and believe it firmly. And during this time, during this hard work, during this progress, you're going to be opening yourself up to the new realms of possibilities of yourself. You're going to be learning more in depth of energy. You're going to be learning more about where you're supposed to be going, where you have came from, being guided by spirit and all the possibilities of that. And you're going to be making new connections. You're going to be making new ideas, and you're going to be bringing in more influential information to help you gain this momentum that you're trying to use to get to where you're supposed to be going. Like I said, this is a filler month for you, so this is going to give you a lot more value. This is going to give you a lot more connections to bring in the bigger picture. You're going to make new connections that are going to help you. You're going to make new connections to influence you. You're going to make new connections to give you ideas. Like, there's going to be so much new energy that you're going to find, kind of like almost like it's in a treasure chest that you're digging it up off the beach. And you're just like, hey, I can use this to help me gain momentum, to help me get myself to the bigger picture of where I'm trying to go. And if you have had a little bit of disruption to thinking like, maybe this isn't worth it, maybe I need to try something else, or maybe you feel disappointed in yourself, I think all these new energies that you're going to find is going to give you this encouragement. It's going to give you this empowerment to stay on this track and to say, hey, this is the right choice. I need to be doing this, and I'm really good at this, and I'm only going to get more confident, and it's only going to empower you more, and you should stay dedicated to it. You should stay on this track, because where you're trying to get to with this progress is going to be really, really helpful. I know you can get to where you're trying to get to in your bigger picture. With this Three of Shells, I see a type of community that you are going to be bringing into fruition. Like I said, you're going to be making these new connections, and you're going to have fresh help along the way. This community that you are creating will, in fact, come together and work well as a team and bond very closely. And I feel like you are getting yourself to the bigger picture of where you're trying to get to, but also you're going to be helping them and the next person and the next person after that. However many people is involved, you are going, I'm hearing 4 for some reason. I'm hearing 4 people. Wherever you're trying to get to, it's just going to increase the production. You might be able to even manifest together. You might be able to learn from each other. And this bond is just going to be a good, happy energy from you. And I feel like a lot of this has to do with spiritual work. A lot of this might be something that you're creating in terms of like a YouTube channel, or maybe even like if you're creating a tarot deck, or if you are trying to do tarot readings for yourself or other people, and you're growing along with that. Like whatever spiritual work that you are working on currently, I feel like this is what it's all about, is you being able to make it to where you're supposed to be in the terms of that, and how spirit wants you to interact with it and produce it out to the world. So that is what I'm feeling. That is what I'm feeling strongly for. So let's see if there's anything else that comes out for you, pile number 1. All right, I'm going to put these cards up. we're going to start another chapter in this reading for you, pile number 1. Let's see what you need to be aware of. Okay. That came out in reverse. What does pile number 1 need to be aware of in this month of April? All right, pile number 1. This 10 of acorns wanted to come out in reverse, but I think it's wanting me to read it both ways, not only reverse, but upright as well. So I'm going to leave it flipped like it is. So we've got the Emperor, we've got the Ace of Feathers, which is the Ace of Swords. We've got the 9 of Feathers, 9 of Swords. We got the Wheel, the 5 of Feathers, which is the 5 of Swords. And the 10 of acorns, which is the 10 of Pentacles. So a lot of swords energy. A lot of combat, a lot of action, a lot of mental awareness. I'm feeling the energy that there's going to be some sort of interaction with you and some opposing energy. Someone that is potentially offering you something. I'm hearing brand deal. I'm hearing endorsement. I'm hearing advertisement. Something where this person is kind of trying to absorb some of your energy. It's this Emperor energy that I do not see as a good influence. I see someone that is trying to either derail you or to kind of upset you or maybe even steal some of your income. And I don't think they should be trusted. I think you should, obviously turn them down. So if you are someone that makes content, if you're someone that is, trying to grow a business, like this is something that I see as being negative and maybe something that you should kind of stray away from. Definitely not something that you should focus your attention to. And a lot of this I also see as, your mental stability. Something that you need to be aware of is that you need to sharpen your mental thought, your mental stability, because it does seem like your mental aspect of you is a little weak right now, and you need to increase it by believing in your own hype, believing in your own capabilities and your own nature, that if you continue to do something, there is no way that you can fail. And I feel like if you increase the negativity aspect in your mind, you're only going to attract the negative energy along with it. So you need to empower yourself, you need to be persistent, and you need to increase your mental stability and believe in yourself. This is kind of almost like a test for you, pile number 1, and I think you can get through it within this month of April. I feel like this is something that is capable of you to grow and change and become stronger and believing in yourself and believing that you can do something and believing that you can take risk that you never thought you could before. And then with the 10 of acorns, if you can read it here, it is responsibility and dedication. And I feel like there's going to be something that you are going to lose some responsibility in one area of your life, and you're going to gain some more responsibility in another area of your life, while also, closing a chapter and opening up a new chapter. So there's going to be something in the financial department for you, pile number 1, that you're going to say, okay, I'm done with this project, or I'm done with this assignment or this job, and I'm going to start trying to focus on this new possibility, this new aspect, and increase your capability in that department. And that's why I feel strongly that this 10 of acorns was supposed to be represented in the upright and the reverse position, so that way that it could express that to you, that you're going to be ending something and starting up something new in the month of April. Now let's see what Spirit might have to say, anything else, before we end this reading for you, pile number 1. Is there anything else that Spirit wants to say to pile number 1 in regards of the month of April? They are saying something along the lines of being on the lookout for that water sign, that they are going to help you. So there's someone with a water sign that is going to come into your life to add a new connection, to help you learn some things, to help you see some things clearly, and maybe even help you in the progression of starting up this new chapter in the financial department. But that is what I got for you, pile number 1. That is all Spirit is really wanting me to say, just telling you to be on the lookout for potential improvement of your life and the quality of your life, a little bit of spring cleaning, and, sharpening up your tools so that way you can be set up for success for long term in your future endeavors. This is a filler month. This is a month for you to really increase your awareness and really bring in a lot of small detailed things, so that way you can get closer to fulfilling the bigger picture. I hope you resonated with this, pile number 1. Obviously, you probably won't know if you do resonate with this until the end of the month of April, but I really hope this helps you. I really hope this brings attention to what you need to focus on. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I love you so, so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hello, pile number 2. Welcome into your section of the video. You have chosen the Teddy Bear Tarot deck. Alongside it is the Strawberry Quartz Tower. Before we jump into your month of April predictions, I would like to give you the spiritual properties of the Strawberry Quartz Tower. The Strawberry Quartz helps balance the connections between the physical and spiritual self. This stone will help you understand your own feelings and those of other people. It will help lighten up painful emotions and bring love back into your life. It is related to the crown, heart, root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra, and it also is related to the Aries, Libra, and Taurus zodiac sign. So just like I did for pile number 1, I'm doing this a little bit differently than other tarot readings that I normally do. Since this is a prediction video, I'm just going to go with the flow of, let the cards come out and speak to me and shuffle them while we're doing the video, instead of already having them shuffled and laid out for you. So tapping into your energy, pile number 2, before I pick any of the cards for this reading, it does seem like you are going to be focusing a lot of your own energy and emotions, where you are going to be reworking kind of like your mental progressions of how you make decisions and how you think of other people and how you think of yourself in terms of priorities. So, I feel like it's going to be in a navigation process of when to say yes, when to say no. Do you prioritize your time over anybody else's? That kind of nature. So I think this is going to be a big turning point for you in this month, and that is probably the main focus. But let's see if there's anything that Spirit wants to say about what is coming to you. What is the biggest movement in the month of April for you? Okay, a lot of things came out. The biggest thing for you, pile number 2, is in fact you trying to rework your emotional connections with people, okay? I feel like you have the tendency to say yes to a lot of things, and I think Spirit is really wanting you to focus during this month to start putting yourself first. Start putting your own emotions in the forefront of your mind, because that is really, really important for you, because your life matters, you know, like your progression matters more to you than other people's progressions should matter. And you really need to start taking control of that. You really need to start having that as your direction. So being able to not be influenced by others as much, and saying no, standing up for yourself and saying, no, I don't have time for that. I don't need to be doing that right now. I need to be focusing on my own projects, my own work, and being able to be successful with that. Being able to rework your connection to the idea of that, because I feel like that you feel that if you say no, then you're hurting somebody, or that you'll ruin that connection, you'll ruin that friendship, or you just have priorities of that. This is going to be a really successful month for you, pile number 2, and being able to rework this idea and start this new chapter for you of how you connect to other people and how you relate to your own energy. Because once you start putting yourself first, once you start prioritizing the things that you're doing and the projects that you're doing, you're going to bring a lot more abundance into your life, and you're going to be more emotionally stable. You're going to be able to have control of your own energy, have control over your own emotions, and not be so affected by external factors. You're going to be more of a whole type of person and more balanced. And like I said, you're going to bring more abundance into your life. So, I mean, that's kind of like a win-win if you ask me. And with this increase of abundance, you're going to be starting something fresh and starting something new. For some of you, it's going to be the start of your new travel. Other of you, it might be a new job that you're bringing in. There's something brand new that you have yet to have experienced before that you're going to be able to do within this month. So that is very, very exciting. But that comes on the tailspin of you being able to let go of other people's expectations, other people's energies, other people's emotions, learning how to say no, and being able to strategically say yes in the right moments and the right time, and learning how to get rid of this part of you. Instead of being a yes person, you're going to be able to say, okay, I got to stand up for myself. I got to say no, because I don't have the time to do things that they're asking me to do. So don't let that be a heavy energy that affects you. Release that. Allow that to be something that you disable within this month for you, pile number 2. And I think you're going to be very, very successful with that. You're going to be able to stand up for yourself. You're going to be able to stand strong. You're going to be able to be empowered to do the things that you need to do to help make yourself more successful. All right. Is there anything else coming in for pile number 2 for this month? Is there anything else coming into pile number 2? Is there anything else coming for pile number 2 in this month of April? All right, so there's a few things that jumped out here. We've got the Ace of Swords, the Sun card, the Page of Cups, and then the King of Wands. So there's going to be a lot of increase of positivity in your life. You're going to be able to open up and be more communicative. You're going to have a voice. You're going to be able to give your throat chakra the abundance of energy that it deserves and needs so you can stand up for yourself. And you're going to be able to open up your chakras and your heart space mainly to the increase of abundance that's going to come into your life, because that is what you're after anyways. That is what you're wanting. You're going to be filled with determination and validation to conquer your new path that you're going on. With the full energy, you're going to be starting something new. So you're going to be in control of this. You're going to have control over this aspect of your life, and it's going to be very, very fulfilling for you, pile number 2. And overall, you're just going to release a lot of negative energy that has been attached to you, and it's going to promote a lot of good energy coming your way. So you're going to be feeling a lot more light, a lot more energetic, a lot happier, and you're going to release a lot of negativity and potentially for some reason, I feel like I'm picking up the message of getting rid of mood swings. You're not going to be as moody. You're not going to swing from one mood to another as frequently as you have been. So maybe you're getting to release the mood swings that you are constantly having to battle. But overall, I feel like this energy that you're going to possess is going to be confident, not arrogant, but confident. You're going to have a lot of willpower, and you're going to execute your plan that you have stored away in your mind, and you're going to be more communicative. You're going to be vocal. You're going to be learning how to communicate, learning how to express yourself, learning how to, like I said, say no when you need to. Communication is going to be something that I see happening, and also something that is like just now striking out to me with this Sun card is there's a connection there. And to me, it might be you communicating with your intuition, you communicating with your higher self, or a spiritual member of your spiritual team. So that could be what the Ace of Swords is also predicting as well for some of you, that you might be learning how to communicate with your spiritual team a little bit better than you have in the past, or maybe the first time ever. So that's going to be the start of that chapter as well for you, pile number 2. All right, let's see if we can pull some cards that shows you something that you should be aware of, something that you should be more hesitant towards. What does pile number 2 need to be aware of in the month of April? What do they need to be made aware of? All right, pile number 2. We have these cards picked out for you. So something that you should be made aware of, pile number 2, is that the connection that you have with your partner, and if you do not have a current partner, you might be starting up a new relationship with a partner. But for the ones that do have a partner, you are going to be adding something to your family, to your household. This is something that is going to be introduced to you, and it's going to help fulfill your cup. It is going to help increase your protection. It is going to help you release some of the toxic energies that you have within your home or within yourself. And it is going to get you closer to like what we're talking about on the cards previous to this one, the King of Cups, which is, overall in control of your own emotions and your own energy and being in contentment with yourself and grounding yourself. So this could be an animal, this could be a pet, this could be a child, this could be many, many different things that you could be adding to your happiness and to your fulfillment, but you will be adding something with your partner to your life that is going to make it so much more special for you, and it's going to give you a lot of empowerment, pile number 2. This is going to give you a lot of positive energy and a lot of positive influence, and it's just going to be something that increases the fulfillment in your own cup. And like I said, it's going to help you release a lot of energy. It's going to help ground you. It's going to help you stay more in control of your emotions and who you are, and be a nice release for you. And I also believe that it's going to increase the growth of your connection with your partner, whether it is someone that you already have in your life as a partner, or whether it's somebody that is going to be brought into your life to become a partner in your life. So that is what I have for you for the predictions of the month of April. Pile number 2, I think it's a really strong message for you that you're going to be reworking a lot of your own energies and being able to stand up for yourself and increasing some emotional support for you as well. And it's going to help you start on your new path, on your new journey, because that is what it seems like is coming for you. Something brand new that you're going to be starting within the month of April and probably taking it in the next month after that. So I would like to wish you good luck on this experience for you, pile number 2, because it seems like it's something that is long overdue for you to do for yourself. But hopefully this resonates with you. Obviously you won't know that it resonates with you until after the month of April, but I hope you enjoyed the reading regardless, and make sure you like and subscribe. Can't wait to see you on the next video. I love you so much. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome into your section of the video. You have chosen the Angel Wisdom Tarot deck alongside the Snowflake Obsidian. Before we jump into the predictions for your month of April, let's check out the spiritual properties for the Snowflake Obsidian. The Snowflake Obsidian Worry Stone provides balance for body, mind, and spirit. It helps you recognize and release wrong thinking and stressful mental patterns. It relates to the root chakra and the third eye chakra. It also relates to the Scorpio and Virgo zodiac sign. So throughout the video, I've done my readings a little bit differently than I have in other tarot videos that I've done. I've decided, since this is kind of like a prediction video, that I would shuffle the cards live on the video and allow spirit to talk to me through the cards as I present them. So that is how we are going to do your reading, pile number 3. All right, so I'm going to tap into your energy, pile number 3. All right, pile number 3. So far I'm feeling for you that you are kind of mentally drained, and maybe your crown chakra is a little stuffy right now and just kind of blocked. Maybe that is something that you need to look into in addressing. But it seems like there's not a lot of mental clarity. It seems like you might be confused on what the next right thing for you to do is. And hopefully maybe this video by itself will help you recognize what it is that you need to do for yourself, pile number 3. But let's see what Spirit has to say about what your month of April is going to look like. All right, pile number 3. We have the cards chosen for you. Let's see what they are. We have the Queen of Swords, the Magician, the Five of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups in reversed, the Knight of Cups and the Five of Wands, I truly feel like the reason why you are being blocked of this I truly believe the reason why the Nine of Cups is in reverse is because you are currently being blocked from the abundance that you are trying to receive, the wishes that you are, hoping for. You are manifesting the things in your life, but currently you are being blocked. But the good thing about this month of April is we have the Five of Wands down here where it says conflicts with others caused by opposing opinions. You walk away from drama unless the situation is really worth your time, then stand up for yourself. Very ambitious people. And, ironically, with the imagery of this picture, I see yourself looking yourself in the mirror and kind of practicing what you need to say to certain people that is really opposing your manifestations, that is really causing conflict in your life that you are trying to seek and set out for. You are trying to make your life better and you're trying to bring in new things, but you have got to learn how to block out this Queen of Swords energy that is trying to speak things into your mind, that is trying to speak things on your behalf, that are speaking things into your energy that you do not want to experience, that you do not want to listen to, that you do not want to bring into your life, that is not meant for you. This person might also be blocking your manifestations, that are opposing your manifestations, that they might be manifesting just as much as you are manifesting in the opposite direction. And I see you overcoming this. I see you defeating this challenge this month. I feel that you are going to be able to talk to this Queen of Swords energy, and you're going to really work out how to figure out how to flip the Nine of Cups back upright. You're going to get your manifestations back on track. You're going to get your progress back to the way that you are trying to develop it, and you're going to get back on your horse with the Knight of Cups and really protect your emotions, really protect your energy, and really start heading towards the idea of where you're trying to get to and where you're trying to go, and develop your emotional situation and develop your romantic life the way you want it. And I know it's a really difficult thing for you to overcome, but I see you being able to just have a communicative experience with this Queen of Swords energy that is really trying to battle you, really trying to test your thoughts of what you really, really want. Do you actually want what you really want? Is kind of like what they're asking you. And you do. I know you do. You're strong about it. But you've got to be willing to prove that to this person. And I think you can. I think you can stand up for yourself. I think you can do it. And it's really adding some negative energy to your mental clarity. And I think you're going to be able to work through this. So that is what I see for you in this month of April so far. Let's see if we can draw any other extra cards for you, pile number 3. Is there anything else for pile number 3 that wants to come out about how their month of April is going to go? All right, so we have the King of Wands, the Three of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. So in reality, with the Seven of Swords, this is kind of speaking to me differently than the typical Seven of Swords would. And it showcases this guy running away with some swords, and I feel like that should be kind of like the course of action that you need to take with some of the people that are opposing you, pile number 3, which is taking away their voice, taking away their ability to stab you in the back or take action. You've got to be able to put these people in their place. You've got to be able to influence them in a good way. Allow your voice to be heard. You don't have to cause any physical harm. You don't have to do anything really impractical or crazy, but you've got to be able to voice your opinion and let your voice do all the work for you. And then you're going to be able to take away their voice because they're going to listen to you. They're going to want to listen to you, and they're going to obey what you're saying. And I think you really need to understand the power that you have with your words and your voice, and how much you can make an influence and how much you can make a change with just saying what you have to say and what's on your mind. And you've got to, continue to develop and work well with others, learn from other people, and work hard at what you're trying to build. The card itself says do what you love, but I feel like it should be saying do it for what you love or do it for who you love is what it really should say. And I think that's very, very powerful in that matter, because it gives you some sort of inspiration. It gives you some sort of encouragement to keep going, to keep being strong, to keep working hard at what you want to see succeed and how you want your life to be built. So with the King of Wands, it kind of relates back to the Seven of Swords to me, where I said along the lines of you've got to allow your voice to be heard. I feel like this is speaking strongly too as well with the King of Wands, is just being able to take authority, being able to take control. You have this quality about you where you are able to show your strength. You are able to show your smarts. You're able to showcase what you need to in order to convince people. You are very good at communicating, and you need to let that be your strength. You need to take this position and really show the people where you're trying to go. It says keep your eyes on the big picture, communicate your vision, and don't be sensitive to criticism. That is very, very powerful to the actions you are trying to take and bring into your life. And then we have the Three of Wands in the middle, planning for the long-term abundance from past choices. Be patient as you decide what's next. You're going to be in a position of setting things up for the next chapter of your life, pile number 3, in this month of April. You're going to be getting things organized, getting things ready, getting things in a position of where you are deciding. I feel like by the end of the month, you'll have yourself already established to a point where you'll be able to decide what is next for you. What is the next course of action? How are you going to be able to do that? And you are going to get it set up this month. You're going to get all the little details set up and organized to a point where you are satisfied and you have everything in your control and you have nothing to worry about. You can let all your worry go. You'll be able to allow Spirit to bring things into your life the way you want them to. You'll have done flipped over the Nine of Cups energy to the upright position. You are going to be able to bring that abundance into your life and be very, very happy and very, very proud of yourself. But pile number 3, let's see if there's more cards to come out for you. I would really like for Spirit to communicate with me. What is something that you need to be made aware of for this month of April? All right, Spirit, what does pile number 3 need to be made aware of for this month of April? All right, we have the Six of Wands, we have the Four of Pentacles, and we have the Star and the Two of Cups. So as I was speaking of the Queen of Swords earlier, this Four of Pentacles seems like someone that has the same energy. It seems like it's the same person. And I really think you need to be made aware of that this person is going to continue to pull the same tactics, continue to pull the same resources that they have in the past. You know their tricks, you know the words that they are going to use. You have to come up with a decisive plan to counteract these words that they have to say. You have to have a decision plan to counteract their beliefs and opinions, so that way you have the ability to take control and dismiss all of what they have to say in a very polite and easy manner, so that way you do not disrupt this connection with this person. And I think that's the reason why in the picture of the Five of Wands it showed the person practicing in front of the mirror. I think that's what you're going to be doing. I think you're going to be practicing your ability to speak to this person and practice what you're going to say to this person to counteract their words and tactics. And I think you're going to be able to be prepared this time. The next time you have this conversation or interaction with this person, you're going to be able to dispel any of their influence, any of their words or tactics that they are used to pulling on you. And you should use the influence of this potential counterpart, it seems. Like there is a potential counterpart forming for you that has come from a manifestation. Have this potential counterpart be an influence to you, a motivation to you on the reason why you're making these wise decisions and these commitments and taking these actions that you need to take. They need to be the influence. They need to be the motivation that is given to you, because it is well worth getting through the physical and mental pain to get this mental clarity with this potential partner. And it will also strengthen the connection with yourself, your higher self, and bring yourself closer together as a whole as well. And just know, pile number 3, that the Six of Wands came out here. You're going to be successful. You're going to be able to get through this as long as you take the chance and the opportunity to do so. I feel like you struggle with the idea that if you open your mouth, if you say something, if you go against what the person is trying to say to you, you lose. And that is just simply not the case. You do not have to have this negative way of thinking. You can increase your powers by knowing that Spirit has your back. And there's no way that you can fail this. There's no way for you to be let down, and you'll be able to overcome this before the end of the month of April. And you'll be set up for a long-term commitment and a long-term plan going forward after this month of April. So use this as influence, pile number 3. But that is what I got for you, pile number 3. Hopefully you resonated with this pile. I guess you really won't resonate with this pile until after the month of April, but hopefully you enjoyed the reading nonetheless. Comment down below what you thought about this reading. Make sure you like and subscribe. I have 2 links down in the description below for my Twitch and my Discord. Feel free to click on those links. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.